It's 8 o'clock, and it's time for the Peers Are Here program. This is CJLY, which is 93.5 on your FM dial in Nelson and 96.5 if you're on the Kootenay Lake. This peer support network has been created through the hard work and dedication of 8 peer leaders, many community mentors, and the Columbia Basin Trust, Osprey Foundation, Vancouver Foundation, Nelson and District Youth Centre, and the City of Nelson. This program has monthly themes and weekly topics. Personal health is this month's theme, and tonight we are going to be talking about No Means No. No, we're not talking about the band. We're talking about education, about rights and responsibilities around consent and sexual assault. So, we're going to start off with a roundtable here and just to let everybody know who is in the house tonight.
The his house.
Mm-hmm. Who's in this hizzy? So, my name is Stacy. I'm here. I'm back. I missed last week, which, I heard was fantastic. And I'm feeling good. The weather's nice. And I'm eager to talk about this No Means No and let people know because I thought it was pretty powerful to be a part of and to get that education because I think it needs to be out there. So I'm glad that we have this opportunity to do that. We have a special guest in the house tonight. Let me just let her speak up so that she can introduce herself.
Hi, hi everyone out there. This is a bit new for me, so I'm a little nervous being on the radio tonight. My name's Sarah McLean, and I work at the Amy Bulliot Transition House in Nelson, which is the safe house for women and their children escaping violence in their home. And what I do there is work with the children and youth that are there. I also do presentations in the schools and in community, and that's how I hooked up with the Peers Are Here group, was originally doing a presentation with them, and then we hooked up together again to do the No Means No program, which we'll talk some more about as we go on through the evening.
Mm-hmm. I'm Julia, and yeah, I'm on the radio tonight talking about No Means No, which is a program that I'm a part of, as well as the Peers Are Here program, which is exciting.
Well, yeah, I'm Dominique, and what Julia said pretty much sums it up. Yeah. Yeah, so I'll pass it on to the next person.
Okay, so my name is Nicole, and I'm also part of the No Means No, and we just did our first presentation as a group today at Mount Sentinel, which was exciting and felt pretty good about it. Also, just wanted to mention about next week, which is
Prevention of Violence Against Women Week.
There you go. Mm-hmm. So, Danica, do you want to check in now?
This is DJ D, and I think we're going over to a music break before we start the substance of the show. So, I think we're going over there. Sandy?
Okay, so we're back with the Peers Are Here, and we're talking about No Means No, which is around consent and sexual assault, education to get out there to youth. And before we actually get into it, again, sorry about this, but we have Sarah here, and she's going to talk about a little bit about Violence Against Women's Week, which is next week, and I'll let her touch on that.
Yeah, thanks. Next week is Prevention of Violence Against Women Week, and there's a few activities around town. And one of the things that you'll notice is little purple and white ribbons that'll be in some of the stores around town that a few LVR students are going to help me distribute. And the purple ribbon represents women and children who are currently living with violence in their lives, in their homes. And the white ribbons represent women who died as a result of relationship violence. Women are, some things to think about is that women are more at risk from people they know than people that they don't know. Also, about half of Canadian women have been victims of at least one act of physical or sexual violence since the age of 16. And like I said, most women are going to be victimized by someone that they know rather than a stranger. female victims, 77% of female victims were by someone that they knew. So next week is just kind of a week for people to remember that. Earlier in the show I mentioned I worked at the Transition House, and just so that we know that in Nelson we had 63 women through the Transition House in 2005 and 39 children during that year. So it's something that's really close to home here, and the No Means No program that I've been involved with, the peers are here, and there's also a couple of young men that have been involved in the program with us, is something that I'm hoping by educating youth that we won't have to have in the future transition houses for women, that people will be able to avoid violent relationships. Thanks.
Thank you, Sarah. So we're going to move on and talk about violence for a little bit, and then power, and how this leads into consent and sexual assaults. So, violence, what is it? How do we see it in our community? Anyone? In our schools, so like bullying in our schools. And just
like girls like glaring at each other and stuff, and like walking down the hall and just kind of like saying stuff quietly and then like laughing and pointing and stuff. Yeah.
Or saying rude remarks to them as they walk down the hallway. Or threatening them.
It's not having good intention, but it's friendly. So if any of you listeners are doing that, just know that it hurts people's feelings. It doesn't make other people feel good, and if you don't have good intentions while you're doing it, then you should really check yourself before you wreck yourself. Just to let the callers know that we have an interactive show here, which means that you can call and let us know what you think. I can't believe I haven't memorized this number. But really, the number is 352-3706. And if you have any questions or comments or stories or poems or anything you want to share with us, give us a call. If you're calling from out of town, the number is
250-352-3706.